Richie, give it up for Alex. Great to be here. I gotta keep it with the demon tonight. Everybody's talking about Trump. Everybody's talking about politics. I don't do political jokes. I don't give a shit if, how you vote. I don't care if you're Democrat or a greedy cocksucker. It makes no difference. I don't care. But you get these guys like Trump, you get these fundamental Christians, you know what I mean? And like G. Moore was saying before, come on, man, they got these fucking bullshit artists. They think that gays buggering each other in the ass is what causes earthquakes and hurricanes. Now you gotta be an ignorant, narrow-minded fucking asshole that think that homosexuals cause hurricanes. Homosexuals don't cause hurricanes. It's the fucking Jews. Yeah, people blame the fucking Jews for everything, man. The Italians, they blame the Jews for the crucifixion. They see a Jew, they say, Monte Cristo, Christ killer. And that's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. I grew up in a Jewish neighborhood. Yeah, I never seen a Jew know how to use a hammer. You can't drive a nail with a calculator. And even if the Jews did kill Christ, they would have got a good lawyer, they would have got off in self-defense, you got out of hand, We had to do it. He didn't want to be an investment banker. What the fuck? I'm from the Bronx, New York. I know I talk funny. I know I had a Mexican guy tell me down a Rocky Point I was going to get a toothbrush. And I said to the guy, I want to get a toothbrush. And he says to me, you speak English funny. I says, but you're Mexican. I'm American. He said, with your voice, it makes me want to eat pizza. I'm not even Italian. No. One of the things I do miss about the Bronx is the ball breaking, Like if you in New York, if you like somebody in New York, if I don't like you, I'm going to say, hello, sweetheart, nice to meet you, pleasure. But if I do like you, I'm going to break your balls. That's what we do, right? That's how we show affection. There was a guy in my neighborhood. His name was Richard Handler. And he came into my neighborhood when he was 9 years old, and he made the mistake of telling us that he didn't like to be called Dick. Dick Handler, right? He didn't want to be called Dick. So from the time he was 9 years old, we called him Cock, There was a guy in my neighborhood. He had one arm. And we called him Slap Machine. Even in the firehouse, I was a fireman in the South Bronx in Harlem, and there was a guy who cut his thumb off with the partner saw. He was venting a roof and it slipped and he cut off his thumb. And he wanted to stay in the fire department so bad that he had his big toe amputated and transplanted to where his toe was. To where his thumb was. I'm sorry, his big toe amputated and transplanted to where his thumb was. So thumb and toe, we called him Doe, And we used to break his balls, We'd be eating lunch and we'd say, come on, Doe. What are you, a fucking animal? Get your foot off the table. You suck, you fucking Now I got an affliction, and I don't talk about it. And it's not because I'm ashamed of it. It's because I don't have time to demonstrate. For some reason, as soon as you tell people you're colorblind, they demand you demonstrate, You're colorblind? What color do you think this is? What color do you think this is? What color do you think this is? It's not a fucking superpower, It's an affliction. I mean, if I had another disease, you wouldn't ask me. If I had polio, you wouldn't say, you got polio? Try and walk over here. pencils? Thread this fucking needle. You can do it. It's an affliction. I gotta tell you, I'm thrilled to be up here in front of so many beautiful young women.
Yeah!
Yeah. Now don't get me wrong, sweetheart, I'm 67 years old, I know I can't play ball anymore. But I still like the smell of the ballpark, you know what I mean? No? But I found out that you women had changed the ballpark. It's not the same as it was in my day. There's no grass on the infield anymore. And I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I think these porcelain pussies, they got no personality. No? There's barely enough hair down there to floss your teeth. But it's tough when you get older. It's tough for an old guy to get a play. You gotta lower your bar. You gotta lower the standards, you know? But you women got all these bullshit excuses. You know, I'm tired. I got a headache. I've never met you before. And one of these other comics was telling me, Billy, you can't get laid in the 21st century? What, are you kidding me? He said roofies. You hear these things? That's the answer, he told me. I took 3 of the fucking things. That's bullshit, I don't know. Even my wives didn't like sex. My first wife said to me, she was uncomfortable watching me masturbate. I said, then why'd you sit next to me on a fucking bus? You're a selfish bitch. She told me, you know, if you took your bicycle to work, we could get rid of the second car. I said, you know, if you took it up the ass, we could get rid of the babysitter. Yeah, she told me she was going to ride to Las Vegas and get $200 for a blowjob she gave me for nothing. Yeah. And how the fuck you going to live on $400 a year? Get the fuck out of here. You ain't scared me. You got to lower the bar. You got to lower the bar when you get old, you know? But I got lucky, you know? Like a couple of months ago, I was on Facebook. And I was fucking around on Facebook. Now, I don't want you to think I'm one of these old pervs. That fucks around on Facebook and look for enthusiastic grandmas, you know? I mean, I am one of those old pervs that fucks around on Facebook looking for enthusiastic grandmas. I don't want you to think I am, you know? And I'm back and forth with this chick, and you know, it's going on for a couple of weeks, and there's some sexual innuendo going back and forth, and I said, you know what, this chick's got a great body, I gotta give this chick a call. So I call her up, and it's exactly how the conversation went, you know? She says to me, wow, I was wondering how long it was going to take you to call. She goes, boy, did you hit the jackpot? I said, what? She goes, when I was in high school, I was a flute player. She goes, I could suck your cock for hours and never get tired. I said, this is the opening fucking line here. What a fucking home run, right? This chick is one of me. It's fucking great. And then she says, before we even get started, I gotta tell you something, I'm bisexual. Would it be alright if I throw another woman into the bed every now and then? I'm saying, what a woman! This is fucking, I hit lotto here. This is fucking amazing, right? fixation is so great that after I get done draining you, would it be all right if I just slept with your limp cock in my mouth? I said, one woman would say this, right? I mean, this is amazing. I said, you know what? This ain't a woman. This is a man. This is a fucking man. But that sentence, it kept resonating and echoing in my mind, you know? Can I just sleep with your limp cock in my mouth? And I said, you know what? If it is a man, who the fuck's gonna know? And it gets better. It gets better. She shows up for the weekend. And she shows up with this ecstasy shit. Did anybody ever try this drug, ecstasy? She shows up with this ecstasy. Have you ever had sex on ecstasy? I'm a child of the 60s. You know,